It's your girl K Music back with another video, and today we have a special kind of video, a different kind of video. We have a special guest today. Can you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Antonio Sprayer, also known as Brother Tony. So you were here on my Instagram, Springtime Racing. I will always introduce my videos by saying, would you believe it, this is Brother Tony from Springtime Racing. So I go by Springtime Racing. Brother Tony is my nickname, or my racing name, right?
Yes. It's good to have you on my channel.
It's good to be here.
So today I'll just ask Brother Tone some questions about rallying and so on. What is it like? So before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video as well. And I'll also put his Instagram on this video, and you guys can follow him, which will be his rallying page. So please do that. And he also has shirts on sale with his logo, Springtime Racing. So let's get into the video. So I'm gonna ask you again. You just give a little introduction, but what is your, putting aside the whole rally name, what is your name?
Antonio Sprayer.
Okay.
That's my name.
Good. Do you have like a nickname within the whole rally?
I go by Brother Tony.
Okay, good. How did you get that nickname though?
Came from my Christian faith, actually. Obviously, in the Christianity faith, you go by brother or sister. So the guy started to actually call me that after realizing that I was into the Christianity faith. So that's how I got the Brother Tony.
Okay, good. So moving into the rally perspective now, what got you into motorsports?
Honestly, there's actually no one in my family who was into motorsport before. I know that is probably the story of many of the guys and maybe girls who compete. Some of them had fathers, mothers, uncles, aunts, cousins, etc., who were actually competitors in some form or fashion, you know. Some circuit racing, drag racing, etc., even rallying, but I never had that. I grew up around cars, though, nevertheless. My dad is pretty much into cars. Back in the day, he would have had Daihatsu Charmant and Daihatsu Charmant and the Nissan March and those kind of things. So it was a custom for the family that the males, you know, would have to fix the cars. That was almost like tradition, right? And so I was into cars, but not into speed or track action or rallying or anything like that. It's just one of those things that I just wanted to do on my own. And I remember at Christmas time, my dad would always take me to Kia Shepherd and would ask me, you know, like, what sort of toy would you want? And they would always point at the race car, not just a car, but a race car. I think that at that time, that was telling me something. So it's no surprise to myself, or I guess my family, that I ended up doing it, but again, I think that is really my story as it relates to getting into motorsport.
That's very different though, as you mentioned before, you know, compared to, you know, other persons who would rally and so on.
Pretty much,
So
straight, one of those peculiar cases,
So how long were you doing this rallying thing?
This Rally Barbados season actually makes like a year. Only a year. Interesting enough, I remember when the journey of building the car started, I wanted to do Rally Barbados. That was one thing, because Rally Barbados is like, let's say the Gold Cup for car racing. So yes, there's the all kind of different races that the horse will do, or jockeys or whatever. But if you have never done a Gold Cup, then you never race, you know. So Rally Barbados is one of those things for us. That's our Gold Cup, right, as it were. And I remember talking to Sean Merrick too, who's into the rallying as well.
Charlotte Merrick?
Yeah, Charlotte Merrick, Team Merrick. His dad was into it. So we would almost like talk every day about racing and stuff like that, like plans that we have to develop the cars and so on. But going back to the whole thing of getting into it a year ago, I remember I told him, listen, when they come out, I want to do shit down and I go into Rally Barbados. And he said, oh, me too. And you know, a lot of people try to talk us out of it, talk me out of it too. I said, man, you know, start, you're green, you're sort of, for lack of a better word, immature when it comes to racing. I think that Rally Barbados is too much of a tall order to get into given, you know, thing, because usually persons will recommend track days and what we call morning events or speed events to get your feet wet and that kind of stuff. But I'm one of those people that I understand, but I just had it, I have my mind made up that I want to do Rally Barbados, and they did the shakedown and did the Rally Barbados, and I didn't do too bad at all. So yeah.
That's good.
So only here, and interesting enough, I don't have any sort of experience otherwise.
Wow, you mentioned that before, yeah.
Shakedown, Rally Barbados, that's it for me.
That was it.
Never did a track there. And interesting, people might not believe it, never did a track there. Never did an official drag race event. Never did autocross. What you see within this year of progressing is just has to be good. Yeah.
Naturally born with it. So what about rallying do you love the most?
For me, I love the fact that I am actually getting to enjoy something that I do. And at this point in time, I want to shout out Ronaldo Gilles Manchels, who is my neighbor, who was very instrumental in the construction and building this car. I remember how that started, not to drift away from your question per se, but I remember how that started. Then he saw me welding something, and I was like, man, you welding good. And there was this guy who was supposed to come, I won't call his name obviously, but he was supposed to come and do the engine swap for us, for me. And it was a painful process because he would be up and down our main road, and just to come and give a price to do the job was too much, and he never came. And I remember just man said, look, man, you welding nice and thing. Let us come. I got an empty block, I got an empty gearbox, so what color we make them together, I started to do some fab work. I said, this man gonna be crazy. And we hoisted down the engine inside, and we started to make some marks and We never did any of this work before, never welded, never fabricated anything like that, but where there's a will, there's a way.
And really talented, yeah.
Well, I guess so. I mean, hardships bring out these things in you.
That is
you know? So, I think the fact that I can move off the start line and pull that second gear, a second gear belonging to something that I built.
That you know.
I think that's tremendous for me. That's what I enjoy the most. Yes, there's the thrills and the adrenaline and the G's and that kind of thing, but I think that for me personally, that is what really gets me going. The fact that I'm driving something that I actually did from scratch from Michelle already.
Correct.
Yeah.
I guess that would also cause you to know the car very well too.
Yeah, so I have a service guy, Lamar's Mechanical Services, one of our sponsors. Big up Lamar Mechanical Services, Lamar. He's our service guy. And what you're saying is actually true, because there are times where the car will got a problem. Keep a noise and way here, a noise and way there. That don't seem right. And I could always say, give me a 10, a 14, a 17, a 19. And he's like, oh, you know, I said, because that has to be X or that has to be Y, because like you said, being the person that built it or helped build it, I know exactly where everything is. Correct.
So moving away from that a little bit, we're going to ask you about the type of car that you drive, because you know the viewers may not know exactly.
Right. I drive what is called a Toyota Starlet EP82, also known as the front wheel drive Starlet. It's a right Starlet, so I don't think you really miss it like that. It's just saying enough, all the Starlets that rally are unique in their own way, different colors, etc.
Correct.
So I drive the right EP82 Starlet. It is fitted with a 20 valve, a black top 20 valve, 4G. It's completely stock. No rods, no pistons, no cams, no adjustable cam gears, no oversized valves, no spring retainer. What you see there is from factory. Gearbox, nothing to hide. Renex gearbox, mated to the 4AG 12 valve. Standard gearing, no gear kit as well. That's one of the things obviously we want to work on. gearing and stuff like that going forward, but you creep before you walk. And I always tell people you gotta work the way you go.
Yeah.
It will not be perfect. Just come as you are, come with what you have, and you get there. But that's what I enjoy doing stuff.
And as you mentioned, it's only a year or two as well, so I'm guessing that you're doing much more improvements as the year go on.
Pretty much. We have plans,
Why that particular car though?
People always ask that. What you gonna buy a original car?
Yeah.
What you gonna Charlotte? What you gonna EA6? I think for me, Starlets. My wife and I, Felicia Sprayer, she's my navigator.
Shout out to Felicia.
Yeah, big thanks to her for even taking up the job in the first place. So navigating is not one of the easiest things. You don't have no control of the car.
Yeah.
You know, if the guy don't brake, they don't brake.
Just
If he brakes, then he brakes. Right? But she has a Starlet. That's her road car. That's actually how we met. At one point in time, my road car was a Starlet.
That's true.
We have a spare shell. So my thing is, it made sense, given all the spare parts that we would accumulate it over time together. It made sense to build a Starlet because I would have already known the ins and outs of how they work functionally and speaking and stuff like that. And again, a bunch of spares, so lights and this and that. So it made sense to build, stick with the platform, as it were. So that is what made it. And I like the cars too. Starlet is a pretty decent car. The handle pretty decent naturally and stuff. And there are things you can do to improve the handling too. So Starlet is a good platform. Yeah.
That's good. So as you mentioned, right there, Starlet, cannot miss it. So you can look up for that at Rally Barbados. So what is it like? Tell the audience what is it like a day in Rally?
Rally is not easy. I mean, how do I explain that? To be honest with you, a day in rally car on a stage is a bunch of mixed emotions because there's joy, happiness, and then there is the adrenaline going, right? And then there could be a bit of sadness too because in the middle of the stage something could go wrong with the car, and that can mix also with anger. You know, it vex that the car functioning the way it should after all later, probably, you know, 2 hours later or so before.
Yeah.
So but when they work good. So I would say a day in the car is mostly fun, right? Challenging too, and that's one of the things I love about rallying too. The challenges that it brings. You leave one side of terrain here, 50 meters down the road in a corner, you turn in a bunch of standing water, or in some cases mud, in some cases dead dust, in some cases all kind of things, gravel. So it's a bunch of mix. So it keeps you on your toes. That's why I prefer rallying over track racing actually. Track racing is just muscle memory. You know, but track racing, but rallying gives you a great deal of challenge. So I like it for that.
You have to be observant all the time.
You have to be
observant.
Always ready. You don't know what's going to happen.
So tell me, what was it like at Kingsley Hill? Because you know Kingsley Hill was just Sunday. King Hill, at first everybody was really down-spirited with the rain. Because we already knew that the forecast said that we were actually supposed to get kind of storm, really. And lots of showers and stuff like that. But it is fortunate that I guess halfway through the event, give or take, the conditions began to stabilize. And we start getting not a lot of sun, but a lot of wind too. That would dry up the course, right? The stage. So it went well for us as a team. The team was very satisfied. We had a plan, we executed it. Right? I won't say what our plan was, but we executed the plan that we had discussed. And we did so, we executed it. The car worked fantastic. I want to big up the tuner now. Lock Chung, Sherlock Payne. I can't forget Sherlock. Sherlock is a guy, one of those tuners that, and I don't know if it's because he's a competitor too in his own right as a drag racer, but he's always willing 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So Sherlock, the car got a problem. Sherlock said, man, come bring it. And he would sit down and he would tune and he would clean up and things. But I want to big up a lot. The car worked fantastic. I think it's actually one of the best times the car ever worked. Right? It was reliable, throttle response and everything was there. Obviously we don't have the final drive
to bring us up the corners, like the other guys and so on. But we worked what we had,
It's true.
and it was fantastic.
Correct.
So I had no problems with us now.
Okay. So
I enjoy King Hill for the most part, yeah.
So tell me, what is it like with the heat? Because I know you guys have all these thick racing suits that supposed to prevent you guys from fire and
Nomex. Nomex suit, double layer Nomex suit, and then on the garments.
Yes.
So a lot of people think that it's just a suit, but you got obviously underwear.
Yeah.
And maybe you got on a pants, a shirt. Some people put on the long johns, cool suit, a bunch of clothing, balaclava, helmet, hands device to the neck, seat belts, all that accumulated heat, right?
Yeah.
The heat in there is crazy. There are some cases where even some navigators and drivers, they actually pass out in the car because the heat is that tremendous, right? And all of that is a challenge because it challenges the mind, right? So I always say if you don't have a strong mind and strong tolerance for heat and that kind of thing, you can forget riding. It's very, very, very hot. Interesting enough, spectators think that it's just in a car. But until you experience it, that's what I always have. People try to ask, what is it like? And words cannot really explain what the conditions in a race car, are really like until you experience it yourself.
I can imagine.
So it's like turning up your oven, putting on your door in a small space, and just there. Heat. Tremendous heat. And it begins to trouble again your thinking and your concentration and stuff like that. But as you do it, you get accustomed to it. That's true. But it's not easy with the heat in there at all.
Before I ask you about the big question, the upcoming event next week, how do you and your navigators deal with this heat though?
A lot of hydration.
Okay.
And you have to really train your mind to, for lack of a better word, ignore it. It's there, but you can't focus on it.
Okay.
Because then, and the people who have done this, I go home. I can't deal with this heat. It's too much, right?
Yeah.
So training the mind, and also a lot of hydration, a lot of water. Some people tell you use power aids because they get a little sugar in the body and stuff like that. Banana for potassium, keeps body thing, but mostly water. And on rest day I do not eat.
Wow.
I may get a light breakfast perhaps, but during the day I have no feeling to eat anything.
Okay.
So I see sometimes people go a big plate of food. I see some other competitors with rice, fried chicken, and lamb, and beef, pork, that on me. I don't even want to see a side dish per se. I could just drink water whole day. My mind is not to food.
So do you believe that is because of that you're still new into it? Do you think like during the years to come that it may change?
I don't think so. I just think that is how I am.
Okay.
It's similar to when I'm working.
Okay.
I just don't feel to eat.
Yeah.
Right?
So the task is over.
And it's just saying now I don't feel fainty or anything like that. I guess the liquids and power and so on, the sugar and stuff keep me going.
Okay.
Alright, don't eat.
So the big question that everyone will probably going to be waiting for, what are the plans for Rally Barbados for you and your team sprinting racing?
To finish. If you are going to have a chance at a podium, you have to finish. That's the nature of rally, right?
Okay.
You have to finish. So you will hear other drivers interview some of this, and the first thing that will come out of them is, I want to finish. And finishing a Rally Barbados is tremendous in local rally here. Tremendous. There are guys who've been trying for 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
Wow.
I have never actually finished a Rally Barbados.
Wow.
With top class machinery too, some well built machines and stuff like that. And it just so, I guess, so happened that they never finish.
They just won't finish.
And so at the end of the rally you get a hat and it says finisher at the back. That hat is top. That's
means
people
a lot.
cherish that hat. To finish is tremendous. Because remember, it's 3 days of the torture, right? On yourself, on the car too. So it is not easy. So when a rally driver finishes, another driver will congratulate him because he knows that it was not an easy task.
It was not easy.
So our job is to finish. You want to kick the car on the tarmac. You don't want to be leaving the road or any kind of things like that to incur damages and loss of time and that kind of thing. You want to drive clean and and be consistent.
Correct.
That is our goal. Nothing more, nothing less than that. That's
good.
it. Yeah.
Look out for springtime racing on the road, as he mentioned. It is a red Toyota Starlet. Cannot miss it. Drop in the comment section, because this video will be posted before Rally Barbados. Wish him all the best, him and his team. Before you go, would you like to shout out your sponsors and
Yeah, definitely want to big up Tyrone Driving School. One of our sponsors. I want to big up Trade Vision Video and Photography, Lamar's Mechanical Services. I also want to big up Prime Garage 246, and one of our recent sponsors, Thomas Coates, on board as well. Yeah, those sponsors. I can't forget my family also. My wife, mom and dad, my sister, she's always there, and friends. Prime Garage School, want to big up those guys. Again, Ronaldo Jilts. I want to big up Sean Merritt. My goodness, I get around all the time. Roger Scout. Right, with the green, my guy started, he's back soon. Calvin Briggs, and all these guys that I'm calling out are guys who would have been helpful to me. Starboy Performance, Darryl Lashley, and those fellas will always be willing to give tips here and there, especially given that I don't have the background. They will always give proper suggestions and advice and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Bob B. Shadeen Holder also trying to start that as well. A number of fellas up there that I can't remember everybody.
Too numerous to mention.
I would love to mention all.
Yeah.
One day I'll probably write a list
I mentioned.
and big up every single person who really helped. One big up Dwight, my cousin, always contributing here and there to help make it possible, because this thing is expensive. I think this thing is a lot of money to do this thing, even at Club Mountain #1 level. It's a lot of money to raise it. So you have to really celebrate. Persons who actually build a car and come out there.
Yeah. Would you like to say anything to the spectators? Because we normally have some issues with spectators and obeying the rules and what the marshals are saying and so on.
Yeah, that has been a big thing. I did an interview similar to this too, and that was one of the questions. Because it's an issue that is very serious, right? And it's getting worse.
Yeah.
You find that spectators do not understand the seriousness of a rally car actually leaving the road and coming onto the side and
Yeah.
Rallying, the slowest car not there is very dangerous if it gets away. That's the truth, because the road is closed. A lot of people tend to don't understand that. That's you hear spectators say, man, why he could give me that? Why he breaking all down there?
Yeah.
He corner all down there, he breaking very early. He ain't gonna drop that gear, he could have dropped one and left the other one. It's a stop. When you're in the car, you yourself know how the car feels and what the conditions of the braking area is like. They don't know that. Right? So that's why they would tend to stand up in certain areas. Man, it could be good here.
Yeah,
but my thing is, I'm appealing to the spectators. Please adhere to the marshals and the safety officials that put on the events. Not only for Rally Barbados, but going on through the rest of the year. Rallying is dangerous, or can be dangerous. And we don't want a case where a spectator perishes or be badly injured, because of negligence, or you have to look after your own life.
Correct.
Right? And so that's why we mention death, because that's a possibility.
That's true.
Right? For drivers and spectators. So please adhere, guys, to the safety officials and the marshals, safety officers, etc. They are not telling you to move because they don't like you, or they don't like your complexion or who you are. It is that they are trying to look for your own good.
Correct.
It's not only about getting the rally to continue. It is that it will be grievous for a spectator to perish because of foolishness. That's what we say. That's what it is. Foolishness.
It will be foolishness, yeah.
Irresponsible, man. Yeah. So that's what we say.
Okay. Thanks for that. Is there anything else you would like to say to your, we would say, some people may say fans or supporters, because there are supporters out there.
Yeah, the supporter. People I meet randomly, so Brother Tone. I don't know them, but I guess it followed the Almerge League thing. On my page, I have from day one when the car was building. So a lot of people score it down and realize this is actually a home, a backyard build, as it were, right?
Yeah.
And they tend to follow. I mean, because I guess it's an inspiration too, because it makes people know it is possible to get out there and rally with little to no experience. It lets them know that they can acquire new skill easily because they have been abandoned, right?
Yeah.
Because of tardiness or whatever the case is, a lack of business ethic and stuff. So that's how I had to learn. I had to learn the hard way and stuff like that. So it's an inspiration, I think, and for the guys out there that want to get into rallying, please do not wait until you have your car perfect to come. You will never come. I was once like that until a bunch of fellas, even rare boys from Point Garage, saw that I was building the car. He said to me, listen, I see what you're trying to do here, but understand that this car cannot be perfect before you bring it. If not, it will never come. Come with what you have, work with what you have, drive what you have until you can improve and stuff like that. When I look back at the older guys who were rallying and stuff, I watched some old videos with Ed Corbin the other day, Shamon and stuff like that. Came a long way. Watched a video with Justin Campbell on the same stage that we did the other day, Maxwell Circle. Came a long way. Cars improved, he has improved, everything has improved. So there's this level of deceit that you have to get your car at a certain standard before. That is not true. Come with what you have. Find a bunch of people who are like-minded, because wrong crowd could carry out the C2 and left you for dead, as it were, right?
Sure.
So find people who are like-minded, who are positive people, who want to see you up there, who want to support you and to see you live your dream. Find them, hold on to them, work with them, bring all the skills together. They say it takes a village to raise a child, but I believe it takes a village to build a race car, or rally car in this case. So start somewhere. Find a shell, put a roll cage in it, put in an engine. Don't search after power. That's a mistake a lot of people make. And then they never really perfect things. Start somewhere with small power, maybe a Clubman car, be a cup there. Find something that you can like or that you can handle, and you grow from there. I have made tremendous improvement in that year because I kept driving all the events and so on and getting that seat there. So that's my advice to anybody that wants to do this. If I can do it without a rare set background and a need for speed background and a lack of track background and all these backgrounds, I just came and loved it, got into it.
Work with what you had.
And they work with what I had. That's what we call it. Work with what you got.
Yeah.
Right? So that is it from me.
Yes, please. Thanks for having you again.
Thanks for being here.
It was really good. I'm glad
Thanks
you
for having me.
No problem. We got to speak to the spectators and even those who rally, I believe, will be watching this video. We get some tips and so on. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune in to Springtime Racing Instagram. It will be the link in the bio. And the next video that you should see will probably be Rally Barbados, or it would also be an interview with Springtime Racing Navigator. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching again. See you soon.